Today, we're about to step into a hidden world, a world where ordinary pocket change can transform into treasures worth millions, where a simple 10-cent coin can spark a global hunt, and where history, rarity, and a little bit of luck create legends. Welcome to World Coins Hub. In this journey, we'll explore three extraordinary Australian 10-cent coins that have captivated collectors and ignited imaginations. Each coin is not just a piece of metal, but a story, one that could change your life if you're lucky enough to find it. Here are the three coins that have stunned the numismatic world. Number 1, the Australian 10-cent coin from 1966, valued at a jaw-dropping $15 million. Number 2, the Australian 10-cent coin from 1975, valued at an astonishing $10 million. And number 3, the Australian 10-cent coin from 1994, valued at an incredible $5 million. Now, you might be wondering, how can such small coins be worth so much? What makes these simple pieces of currency so valuable? And is there a chance that you could have one of these fortunes hiding in your change jar? Stay with us till the end, because the answers will surprise you and might even inspire you to start your own treasure hunt. Let's dive deep, step by step, into the stories of these legendary coins. Let's begin at the very start with the coin that changed everything. First up, the Australian 10-cent coin from 1966, valued at $15 million. 1966 was a landmark year in Australia's history. On the 14th of February, Australia switched from the old pounds, shillings, and pence to a new decimal currency system. This transition was more than just a change in accounting, it was a leap into modernity, and the coins of 1966 became instant icons. The 10-cent coin, struck in cupro-nickel, featured the graceful lyrebird on its reverse, an emblem of Australia's unique natural heritage. The obverse bore the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machine. Millions of these coins were minted, making them common in circulation. But among these millions, a handful of coins emerged that would become the stuff of legend. What set these coins apart? It was a rare and dramatic minting error, known in numismatics as the upset die. In normal coins, the obverse and reverse designs are perfectly aligned. But in some 1966 10-cent coins, the dies, those heavy machines that stamp the design onto blank coins, became misaligned. As a result, the designs on either side of the coin are rotated away from each other. This upset die error makes these coins incredibly rare. Imagine holding such a coin in your hand. At first glance, it looks ordinary, but a gentle twist reveals its secret. It's as if the coin is whispering a hidden story, a story that only a keen-eyed collector can hear. So why is this error so valuable? In the world of numismatics, rarity is king. The fewer examples of a coin and the more dramatic its error, the higher its value. Collectors and museums compete to acquire such unique pieces, driving prices ever higher. The 1966 10-cent coin with the upset die error is so rare that only a few have ever been confirmed. Its value has soared to an estimated $15 million, making it not only the most valuable Australian 10-cent coin, but one of the most valuable coins in the world. But the story doesn't end there. Each coin tells a story, not just of its own creation, but of the era it was born into. The 1966 coin marks the dawn of decimal currency in Australia, a moment of national transformation. Owning this coin is like holding a piece of Australia's soul, a tangible connection to a turning point in history. Now let's move to our second legendary coin. Number 2, the Australian 10-cent coin from 1975, valued at an incredible $10 million. At first glance, the 1975 10-cent coin seems unremarkable. It was minted at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, with a mintage of over 50 million. Like its predecessors, it features the elegant lyrebird and the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, now a little older, but still regal. So what makes this coin so special? The answer lies in its story, a story of survival, secrecy, and discovery. During the mid-1970s, Australia was undergoing economic shifts, political changes, and technological advances in minting. Most coins produced in 1975 were perfectly ordinary, but among the millions, a tiny handful emerged with peculiar characteristics. Minute variations in the metal composition, slight differences in the strike, and, in the rarest of cases, evidence of experimental minting processes. Rumors began to circulate among collectors. Could there be undiscovered varieties, perhaps coins struck from different blanks or with test dies? Over the years, a few sharp-eyed collectors found examples with subtle but unmistakable differences, coins that didn't match the standard specifications. These rare anomalies quickly became the holy grail for Australian numismatists. Their value skyrocketed as the world's top collectors vied for ownership. But the true drama came when one such coin surfaced at a major auction. Bidding was fierce, as experts realized this was not just an error coin, but potentially a prototype, a coin that should never have entered circulation. Its provenance was traced to a former mint worker who had inherited it from his father, a technician at the Royal Australian Mint. The story captured the imagination of the numismatic world, and the final hammer price stunned everyone, $10 million. The legend of the 1975 10-cent coin was born. What lessons can we learn from this coin? In numismatics, it's not just errors that create value, but stories of mystery, of discovery, of history written in metal. Every coin is a potential portal into the past, a witness to the hidden dramas of its time. For collectors, the thrill is not just in the hunt, but in the unraveling of these tales. Now let's turn to our third and final coin, a coin that proves that even modern change can conceal astonishing secrets. Number 3, the Australian 10-cent coin from 1994, valued at $5 million. The 1990s were a time of rapid change in Australia. New technology, new designs, and a new generation of coin collectors. The 1994 10-cent coin, minted at the Royal Australian Mint, had a mintage of 43.7 million and seemed on the surface to be just another piece of everyday currency. But hidden among the masses was a stunning anomaly, a coin struck not on a 10-cent blank, but on a 5-cent blank. This kind of minting error is extremely rare. The blank, or planchet, is the metal disc upon which a coin is struck. Each denomination has its own size, weight, and composition. For a 10-cent coin to be struck on a 5-cent blank, a series of mistakes had to occur. The wrong blank had to be fed into the press, and the error had to escape the mint's rigorous quality checks. Yet, against all odds, a few such coins managed to slip into circulation. For years, their existence was only whispered about in collector circles. Then, a keen-eyed hobbyist sorting through their pocket change found a 10-cent coin that felt lighter and smaller than usual. Upon closer inspection, the truth was revealed. This was one of the legendary error coins, struck on a 5-cent blank. The rarity and drama of this find sent shockwaves through the numismatic world. Demand soared, and the value of this error coin climbed to a staggering $5 million. But what makes these error coins so magical? It's the thrill of the unexpected, the idea that something so valuable and rare could be hiding in plain sight. Every time you receive change at a shop, every time you sort through a handful of coins, there's a chance, a slim but real chance that you could stumble upon a fortune. That's the allure of numismatics, the science and art of coin collecting. Numismatics is more than just a hobby. It's a global adventure. Collectors span every continent, hunting for rare coins and currency notes, deciphering mint marks, studying histories, and building collections that are both beautiful and valuable. Rare coins like the 1966, 1975, and 1994 Australian 10-cent pieces are the crown jewels of this world. They remind us that history is all around us, that value can hide in the most ordinary places, and that anyone, anywhere, could become the next lucky discoverer. So what should you do if you want to join this fascinating world? Start by looking closely at your coins. Learn the basics of grading, minting errors, and coin history. Connect with other collectors, join online forums, visit coin shows, and read about the rarest finds. Most importantly, never underestimate the coins in your pocket. Every collection starts with a single discovery. And remember, the stories we've shared today are just the beginning. The world of coins is vast and full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered. If you want to stay updated on the latest finds, learn expert tips, and hear more incredible stories from the world of currency, make sure to subscribe to World Coins Hub. Your next great discovery could be just a click away. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the legends of the Australian 10-cent coin. Who knows? Perhaps one day, your story will be the one we tell. Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button and become part of the adventure.